truth, guys. Woo! How you guys doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. This is a presentation dealing with the weekly time frame in USD, DXY, gold, silver, silver gold ratio, GDXJ ratio, and GDXJ in the weekly time frame. Before I start, please like, if you like, share, and subscribe. All right, so this is the dollar in the weekly time frame, and we see it is definitely in a very, very tough demand, the supply area, where you hit that bad boy 3 weeks in a row now. It's usually not very good. That shows a very, very tough resistance. As for me, I think it's going to be a top for at least a couple of months. Okay, so what happened here? You have a high, high, lower, high, and stochastic with the bearish crossover. You have a white candle, the big tail, and you have a hanging man or spinning top, and also a bearish engulfing that needs confirmation in the week after, with a lot of demand, a lot of supply in this area. So that's not good. Supply, negative divergence. How many times this thing's happened in the past? Many times. What is the success rate? I would say at least 90%, at least. Okay, let's look at the negative divergences with bearish candles. This one is severe. I would say this is an exception, even though it's part of, see, high, lower high. But I would think of this as an exception, even though it satisfies the rules. Okay? Okay. High, almost equal high, lower high, so on and so forth. It always worked. Okay? Capisce? It's very good. Okay? It works in the opposite way when you have positive divergences. Okay? Say that one. Whoa. So, if you think indicators don't work and it's a waste of time, oh God. I don't want to, no comments, but it's extremely obvious. So am I bearish on the dollar? Absolutely. Okay, let's look at the Bollinger Band. I will use UUP, but you could look at the Bollinger Band. There's one here in the Bollinger Band. Let's see here, USD Weekly. Is it this one? Okay. That's the same thing with the negative divergences and bearish candles, and no exception at all. You can pause and look if you want to look. If you don't, go away. Okay, let's see if I can see the Bollinger Band one. Okay, here is another one I discussed last week too. So the Bollinger Band itself always provide resistance, except 3 times for the last 5 years. So 15 times against 3 times. You do the math. Good deal. So I talked about this one. This is the UUP, which discusses the same thing, except it's the ETF. It's the ETF for the dollar. And also, it has the same thing with the same bearish candle, resistance, also negative divergence with the bearish crossover. I don't know why anybody wouldn't think that that's bearish, even though it always works. I don't know why they would think this is bullshit. I think the speculators would. The speculators, I always consider the speculators as stupid money. I don't care what people say. They're dum-dums, okay? Speculators are dum-dums. If you don't know these, if you don't respect these patterns, you're dum-dum. Okay, good deal. So I talked about the dollar, UUP, and the dollar in the weekly with the Bollinger and everything. Okay, this is the TLT. TLT in the weekly time frame. So what do we see? Support. It's the opposite of the dollar. Support with also a bullish engulfing in a weekly time frame. That means you defended this area and you succeeded. You are in the offense now. You're going up. Okay. This thing always also it's very important. You cannot ignore. So if you think this is bearish, you're definitely a speculator that's shooting in the dark all the time. TLT is in bullish mode in the weekly time frame. Let's look at gold. So what do we see with gold? We see another beautiful bullish candle in the weekly time frame. Spinning top, or maybe an inverted hammer. Hammer, spinning top, inverted hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks back to back. Is it important? You betcha. Okay, so what do we see? Also, a beautiful bullish crossover in the stochastic in the weekly time frame. What happened last time you had this bullish crossover? This happened. Is this bullish? Absolutely. Who wouldn't consider this bullish? The speculators. Dums. Okay? So, what happened before that? This is another one. Am I making this up? No. So what do we say to speculators? Dum-dums! Okay. This is also left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So why inverted hammer is good? Because you're still in a downtrend, yet you go on the offense all the time. Even though if you retreat, you're going to come back and fight another day. So definitely gold is bullish, even though it went down today over 1% or 1.5%, yet it is up for the week with a beautiful inverted hammer. Let's look at silver. Okay, beautiful. Good deal. This is always beautiful if gold go up this much, silver go up this much, which means gold and silver ratio is going down, which is always bullish for silver and gold miners as well. So this is amazing. This is a change, almost 3%, and over there 60 basis point in a week. Amazing. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Oh God. See? Spinning top, hammer, spinning top, and a beautiful white candle. Is this bullish? Yes. Who wouldn't consider that bullish? Speculators. Is this bullish? Yes. Why? It confirms the bullish divergence. Low, lower low, low, higher low. Does this happen in the past? All the time. What's the success rate? High, low, lower low, low, higher low. Who wouldn't look at the stuff? Speculators. Why? Dum-dums. Okay, so you can see, you can pause and look. I've been bullish on gold since right here. You could look at my videos. And the speculators thought the silver would go to the S's and gold would go to zero. I mean, I really don't know how these people think. I really don't. Okay, so I talked about the dollar, talked about TLT, talked about gold and silver in the weekly time frame. Let me look at silver gold ratio, even though people do gold silver ratio, but I just want to prove one thing here in the weekly time frame. So you have a breakout in the downtrend. Now it's confirmed for the second week. So what happened when you have this breakout? Rally. Rally, which means silver outperformed gold. Rally. Who wouldn't see this stuff? Speculators. Why? Dum-dums. Okay. Silver gold ratio. Okay, it's good. And you could look at gold silver ratio too. It's going down now, which is really good too. See? Let's see. All right. Good. Amazing. So what happens here? So now we want to see this bad boy goes down if you're gold bull. So you have a bearish engulfing. Good. Beautiful. You had a rejection here in October 13th. Oh, this is the daily. Okay. This is the so now you have bearish engulfing. Whenever you have a bullish candle like this one and you make a lower low, it's always bad because this is supposedly a support and you broke that support. So what do you have here? Disco combo. See, RSI is going below 50 for the gold silver ratio, which means silver will outperform gold. So what do we see here? A downtrending 10-day moving average, and it's below it. And also that negative divergence that only speculators don't care about. And it works. And the speculators, they get offended whenever you talk about negative divergence. I really don't know why. I really don't care anymore. So let's look at the gold silver ratio in a weekly time frame. It's below the 50-day moving average right here because this is 10 times 550. You're almost in a bearish crossover, and also you confirm that negative divergence. Okay, and you missed the overbought, which is always important. So now we're going in an almost a bearish trend. Who wouldn't care about that? Speculators. Okay, this is GDXJ in the weekly time frame. So what's beautiful about GDXJ? Okay, it went up so much in a weekly time frame. This usually this price expansion always all the time implies a bull leg. So you've been going up for the last 2 weeks. You had a bullish engulfing and a follow through. You went up from 38.35 to almost 43.60. That is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful thing. So what's bullish about this picture? This. Now you have a confirmation of the bullish divergence. And every time you go over 20 in stochastic in a weekly time frame with now this MACD is going to be in a bullish mode next week because it's past numbers, so it's going to be positive. So you're going to have a disco combo in the weekly time frame. Regardless of this thing, just look at this one. Every time it goes over 20 to reaches this number right here, you have a bull leg. Let's see. April, bull leg. What happens? Stochastic came out. Let's see this one. December, bull leg. What happened? Stochastic came out of oversold. Okay, so far it's 100%. I like them apples. 3 times. 2020. Let's see. Whoa, what happened? Bull leg. Amazing bull leg. Okay, let's do before that. Okay. November 25th. Okay. Let's see. Bull leg! Oh, God! Okay, let's see. 28th of May, 2019. Who doesn't care about this stuff? Speculators. So, if you believe in the past, the last 3 years, this thing coming out of oversold made 100% success. 100% of the time. Who wouldn't care about this stuff? Speculators and trolls. Okay, so this is GDXJ. Let's look at GDXJ ratio to gold. It's already, disco combo is already in business. Once you go over $15 side, the disco combo is complete. So what happened in the past? A beautiful bull leg every time this thing happens. Who wouldn't care about this stuff? Speculators. Please like if you like, share and subscribe, and please do remember that disco is forever.